Hello, everyone. This is Navy Kangaroo. Thanks for joining today. As always, 100% free team, 100% Tigers deck. That is the ad pack, and that is not a good pack. So let's see the free daily pack. And man, we always get started out on such a low note, but we're gonna pick things up right away because we're gonna do a SIG thing, and everyone loves SIG packs, right? So I have enough right now to go to the special shop and to drop my 7,000 mileage on SIG pack. So let's do it. Let's see a Tigers player or something great. Let's do it. SIG, and well, it's a silver and Tampa Bay. Man, yeah, it's decent. Not very good fielding. So who is this? Meadows. Hey, you know what? That's a big name, and I think and I do like that versatility right there, that with the left fielder, not just DH. So okay, for Tampa fans, if you all like that SIG card, let me know in the comments. I also got this premium vintage thing from the special item shop or whatever it's called. So we'll go ahead and use this, and we'll try to pull a legend. So let's try to get our first legend right now. So let's see it, and bam, love the lightning bolt, man. And now we got a KC and good connectivity. And let's see who this is. It is McRae. Okay. That's okay. What kind of skills? Professional, leg day, terrible skills. But okay, there we go. That was our premium vintage. We'll do a combo of some of those next week and see if we could. We'll keep pulling legends, or we're trying to pull legends anyway. Let's get to ultimate packs in a second. And while we do that, I did want to talk about the. I mentioned DH a second ago from the SIG card. And let's talk about. Well, let's see if we get a prime, and got 2 diamonds, and one's a Dodger. About 35% of the folks watching right now have Dodgers teams, so you'll probably like this card. Let's see who we got here. Bam, we got a Sager. That's not a bad one, and not great skills. And then who's this Cleveland Guardian, I think we need to call it now, right? And that's not good. But look, we got Trips Gold. Wow. Okay, so let's just open the rest of these. And yeah, the DH is here to stay in all leagues now. Look at that David Price up there. A lot of Rays today. Look at that, 2 Rays up there. That's a Smiley, and I need that Smiley. I can't combo him because, I pulled that Team Select diamond, and I got the Smiley the other week. So I got to remember not to combo him later on. So let's open some premium packs. But yeah, I'm really upset that the league is getting rid of instituting the DH full time in the National League. It kind of sucks. The pitchers have batted for since the mid 1800s essentially, and we get this new commish, right? And he's gonna shake things up and do a lockout. Now we're going to do some combos, free up some space so we can finish with the premium packs. And I did want to say a couple other things we're going to do at the end of this is we are going to feature a couple teams. I really appreciate the subscribers, so please subscribe. If you want your team featured on here, I'll go ahead and feature it. Just send me your username. I'm only going to have time to do 2 this week, but please, if you've already sent me yours, I'll take care of you next week. But I appreciate the folks who are subscribing and supporting this cause. So I'll definitely feature your team. So let's get this Odorizzi. I really want a diamond here. Don't give me that creepy Zach Greinke, please. Okay, I didn't get that. I got a Santana. That is the worst card there, but that's okay. We're going to keep moving forward and keep doing these combos. And I'm thinking of doing some premium skill stuff. Someone had said, hey, start trying to boost my Castellanos with the premium skills, and I'll look at that in a minute. We might get into that, but I do want to be sensitive. So now we're going to get into just a couple really quick scenarios in PvP, and I'll go fast through these. Number one thing, when you're setting up the game like this, sometimes you're just on auto mode and you just click through stuff, but just take a second, look at the opposing team's record, and as you can see, 2 wins, 52 losses. Gava Red Sox is a tanker, so he's just here to tank and get the free coins or whatever. And that's kind of what folks do, right? And you see more of those, as a lot of you pointed out. You see a ton of those right before the weekends. A lot of folks are just trying to boost their numbers. I'll still use strategy cards anyway if I get the full 3 minutes, and I'll still try to boost my stats, because it'll just kind of skew my stats to make folks a little more intimidated of some of my batters. Okay, we're getting into another game of PvP now, and let's see what we got here. Okay, so now we're going to look at it. First of all, always want to be the home team, so that's great. You see this guy's 19-7, so that's good. You always want to look at the lineup. You want to look for trends on where they'll possibly use strategy cards. So you want to take a good look at the lineup. Now, with the strategy cards themselves, I got a single and an add stats. I want to get rid of both of those. I want 4 of them because 4 is typically better than 3. And there we go. That's exactly the perfect thing. 2 extra base hits, a ground, and a flyout. That is exactly where I need to be. Good start for this game. Okay, now we're going to go into our last PvP scenario, and this is the main strategy I go with, and everyone should remember that, I think, is you always play for the 3rd inning. That's the most important one. As you can see that by that guy's record right there, this Red Bull, whatever his name is, 12-1. So he's got a pretty stacked team, and you always want to look at the lineup again. That's why it's great to have the home team. You're looking for patterns here and when they're possibly going to use a strategy card. So, the number one thing is, actually get rid of the singles. But when you do that, and that's okay, I'm happy with that spread that we end up with. But the number one thing is to play for that 3rd inning is to make sure the opposing pitcher throws at least 10 pitches in the 1st inning. Always want them to throw at least 10 pitches, because no matter if it's a Kershaw Sig with 150 velocity and 130 stamina, they will still make mistakes in the 3rd inning. So got to remember that and make them throw pitches. As you can see, this leadoff hitter, I'm not really worried about him using a strategy card. I'll still throw it on the outside at first, but it's not his normal thing to use strategy cards because he's only batting 200. He's going to try bunting for base hits, and that's fine. If you have a third baseman who's good enough with defense, you'll be able to stop almost every bunt attempt. So again, make sure they throw at least 10 pitches in the 1st inning, and then if you know they're going to bunt, also high curves are great. Okay, now we're moving along into just about, so now we're in the 3rd inning or the 9th inning. I just got to get this guy out really quick, and then I've made their starting pitcher throw about 35 pitches, so he actually had to put in his closer, and which is really what you want. If they throw in the closer in the last inning, and you take a few pitches, they're going to start making mistakes. Look, this guy, he's trying to watch my pitch to see where it's going to go and then swing. And as you can see, when they do that, if you throw, and you can kind of tell when you throw a curve, right? If they swing late on curves, then you're like, okay, just like that. He's waiting to see what pitch it is with 2 strikes. So then just throw a fastball right down the middle, and there's no way he'll catch up to it, or he's just going to look and watch it. And that's what you do. Okay, so we're going to the bottom of the 9th, and he actually had to throw in his closer. So whenever folks, no matter how great they are, they're going to make mistakes once they hit about the 10-pitch mark. I've saved my strategy cards to the last inning, at least one batting one. So I'll go ahead and just crank that sucker right away. Because he's sensitive about throwing a lot of pitches for his closer. So we'll go ahead and whack that, and that tires the closer out even more. Okay. So again, sacrificing some at bats early in the game is okay. And now, dude's about to make a mistake, and closers make mistakes early. Cabrera's gonna whack that one, and that's ball game, right? That is ball game. So another reason to wear down the pitchers early in the game, and take pitches, sacrifice at bats early, play for the 9th inning. Okay, now we're going to go into our team feature. So if you're a subscriber, you want me to feature your team, I'm more than happy to. I could get to probably about 2 of them per week. So just go ahead and send me your username. I'll add you as a friend, and we'll go from there. So I'm going to start with Bad News 69. And so thanks, Bad News 69, for sending me your team. And we have a Blue Jays team, and this is a legit Blue Jays team. So there's no Trout or Kershaw in here. It's just straight up Blue Jays. And look at that Donaldson. That's great on the corner. Not so great fielding, but it doesn't really matter because that's your power hitter right there. And as you can see, we got spotlight and charisma. I think there's a lot of spotlight just for about everyone on here. We have a Barfield vintage center fielder. Hey, and how's Chancemaker working for you? Bad News. Is Chancemaker working good for Barfield? Doesn't have a whole lot of speed, so I don't know. I'm not having great luck with Chancemaker, so let me know how it's working for you as far as skills goes. Look at that Encarnacion. As you can see, look, that was a Trips Gold skills right there, but we did get a what do you call it? I guess double diamond now. So great team, great lineup. That is a freaking solid, massive team. And as you can see, the 111 overall, pretty great. Got a Team Sig ace, which is awesome. And you got Boss and Finesse, and the Finesse goes perfect with the location and breaking ball. So that's fantastic. One of the things I was looking at is this Robbie Ray in the number 4 spot in the rotation. Pretty solid card for Robbie Ray. Let me see what you are. 73 overall for basic. That's great. Another Trips Gold, or I should say Trips Diamond. Hey, how is Iron Will working out? I'm really, really curious why you put Iron Will as the dominant skill on here. So as a number 8 one. So how's that working out for you? How does that go along with Mess and dominant pitcher? Because man, that would be my ace, to be honest. But that's a sweet card right there. So really, really awesome, Robbie Ray. And you have a legit closer with Boss and cooperative pitching. So you got a legit closer. A little high in the stamina, but that's how it is with some of these vintage ones, right? You can't really control that. And good development, great team. And you know what? If you're Canadian, I just want to say congrats on the Canadians winning the gold medal in women's hockey. It's a big deal, right? I'm really happy that Canada won that. I love, if I could choose neighbors, I would like Canadian neighbors because they've been the nicest people I've met in. I've been to about 40 countries, and I'm freaking huge fan of Canada. So congrats to on your awesome Blue Jays team. Okay, and now we're gonna get into our next feature, which will be King 1106. Hey, thanks King for sending this. Next week, I saw Chop House there. We'll get to you next week, Chop House. But look at this. What an awesome Yankees team. And look, obviously, man, look at that Gregorius. And, why can't the Tigers have a player like this, a 74 overall on the offense for basic? That's just incredible. Really solid card. Spotlight barrel. Okay, that's good. Granderson. Man, folks love Spotlight, so a lot of Spotlight on here. So I'm guessing Spotlight's kind of delivering for folks out there. There you go, Slugger Instinct Spotlight. All about Spotlight. But no, great solid team. The one thing I do see is you got a Black Diamond on the bench, and that's just like, and what's he got? Batter's chemistry. So, and that's the thing with Black Diamond. It's kind of like stars, right? You want to use it to boost a player up now, but is that going to be long-term, whatever. So is that best in the long term? Look at this Chapman. That's probably the best Chapman, like 69 overall. The ace. So ace and winning streak and untouchable. Those are pretty good skills. Not fantastic, but they're good, and he's good enough overall to kind of deliver. And look at you just got a great team, man. You have a freaking solid team. So there's not that I'm going to criticize it anyway, but there's not much to say. The one thing I will do, the only thing I'd say is use your Black Diamonds toward your Stigs. You just get such a better payoff from them, or your vintage. Instead of some of the other players that maybe like the Green or someone else who is going to be replaced eventually out of your lineup, because you got a bunch of end gamers on your team now. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and send you some friendship points right now. Yeah, that was my good deed for the day. So no, great. Thanks a lot for letting me feature your team. And for the rest of you subscribers, I'll go ahead and do the even same. More bonus content now, because it took me a while to to fix some audio stuff I had going on with my recording. So we're just gonna open a couple more packs, and you know, I have a couple more ultimate packs we'll get into. And while we're doing that, hey, you know, another one of those 5,000 bonus things, whatever that is. So let's go to the rest of oh, and I got a team select. That's right. I was able to cross the 2-week mark, so I was able to get a team select. And now what we're really hoping for is vintage, right? So we're gonna go, I guess, pitcher, whatever. Let's hope for one of these vintage ones. Bam, lightning bolt. That makes everyone's day. And let's see what we have. And nope, that's a Matt Boyd. That's an okay Boyd, whatever. Giant Crusher warmed up. Not great skills, but that's okay. And then we're going to go into these ultimate packs, and then we'll go ahead and wrap this up for the week. Again, send me your team names if you want your team featured. I'll be more than happy to feature your teams. And wow, look at that. Those are terrible. Okay, that's fine. I was really hoping for something better for those ultimate packs. You know, I really like to get good stuff out of there. And then gold, you can't get primes from those, but you know, obviously we're not getting one. Man, a lot of no photo folks right now, so don't know why, but let's try to close this down with a prime, and we do not get a prime, so we got nope. We'll keep using this, and let's just hope for one prime. Let's see it, prime. No more, a couple more gold, and that's it. Man, the game is not giving us much right now, but that's okay. So again, props to all you free teams out there. I want to hear how your free teams are going, and we'll go ahead and you know, and if you do have a free team, let me know when I feature it, because I really want to highlight it, and then I can give you specific pointers. Because as you know, I got a free team, and I've been trying to grind it out with this free team the whole time. And we'll do one last combo, and let's do one more crack at a diamond if we can. Let me see. I'll make it easy. So we'll just skip through some of this stuff, and let's see a diamond and a gold draw. There we go. There's a diamond. That's not a lot of photos. What happened to all the photos for folks? They've kind of disappeared. So hey, there's a Justin Wilson. No one likes Justin Wilson. I don't think they do anyway, but yeah. So all right. Well, that's all for this week. I won't wait as long for my next video. This week was it was kind of crappy with some audio issues I have with my phone, but that's okay. And then, man, still not a diamond, still no primes. This game's being pretty stingy. What's going on here? And there we go, whoever that guy is. And we'll close this down right now. So everyone, you all have a good week. Stay safe. And ooh, look at that, a couple diamonds. I'm hoping to land one of these right here, and let's see it. Whatever, an old Bumgarner. He doesn't look happy in that photo. Come on, dude, cheer up, man.